Okay. The reason why you was getting knocked down and knocked down and knocked down is because you left God out. It wasn't your fault because men were born in sin. And sin is spiritual blinded. When you when you were born, we was born far from God. Spiritual loss. So it wasn't our fault. All we knew we was supposed to be with somebody. All we knew we were supposed to be fruitful. All we know is God didn't make us to be by ourselves. That's all we know. And then we just kept getting knocked down and relationship after relationship after relationship after relationship. It's like, dang, what's going on? Until we get knocked down a, a, a one last final blow, right? You're like, Lord, because you know, God know how to put you on your rump. You're like, what is this? And Lord, like, so you know you got to be healed in order to start another relationship. You know that, right? So we run, we run to God, we crawl to God, we plead to God, we ask for healing, but we have to let go of some things that's not pleasing to God because we gonna be like, open the door, and the Lord gonna be like, workers of iniquity, I don't know you. So in order to talk to Him, in order to get anything from Him, you gotta turn from your wicked ways. And so He teach us. He'll teach us how not to settle for less. This is the house that He said that He gonna give you. This is gonna be the brick house that not made by man hands, that house with Him in it, because we're nothing without God. So I learned, don't leave God out. I don't care who repeat what I be saying. I don't care. All I know is we did things without God. That's why we study getting knocked down. And now that we need healing, we go to God for healing. We grow up. God is growth. And you get what you settle for. You gon' you gonna settle for anything without God. You don't know no better. You gotta get knocked down. That's how God knew you were coming back. Just hopefully, you know, you come to your senses. Sometimes they knock the light bulb on. You're like, I'm not going through this. So, everybody got to go through this. You could tell somebody, no, don't do that. They still gonna do it. God won't put no more on them than they can bear. They got to learn a lesson. Everybody got to learn lessons. Everybody. He won't put no more on them than they can bear. He knew y'all were gonna come back. He knew, cause that body right there, God want to build that house. That's the brick house with God in it. That's the house that can't be, that no storm can, when God is in it now. Don't leave God out. When you had it up to here, with all of these relationships and starting over and taking these mean talks and you trying to love them and you doing what you know that is right to do in a relationship and they just giving you hell, you like, no, this ain't what I sown. I sown good seeds. I supposed to reap what I sow. You know? That's why God said the bad and the good work together. You got a choice. God let us learn our lessons. Sometimes we just repeat them, repeat them, repeat them, repeat them. They keep leaving, they keep leaving. So because God said one man to stay and one man to go. Okay, Lord, you just trying to get us to you. That's it. Yeah, why not? Build this house, live in this house, heal. He's a healer. I be talking on these things. I don't be caring who go back and try to share it. Share it. I get it from God. Taste and see that the Lord is good. Don't leave God out. It ain't gonna work without God anyway. Cause God make it right. You know, you can go off and do something. If God don't give you the, cause God gotta give you the permission. Like, come. Ah, come. Like he told his disciple when he was walking on water. Everybody else was sitting on a boat. They were like, what you doing? Don't get off the boat. Shoot. Jesus, I want to come. Shoot, Jesus said, come. He got up. He started walking. Then he got distracted by the storm around him. The things around him. I'm just grateful to be here. I'm grateful that the storm didn't kill me. I'm grateful that God's plan will work. He knew how to get us back. He knew it. He knew we were going to need him. He knew it. Some of them couldn't. Some of them didn't catch on. Some people didn't catch on. Some people still stayed with the ones that was killing them. It be signs. The Lord be showing you. You call it a red flag. You call it, he just drinking. He'll be all right. I love him. Mm-hmm. He ain't doing you right. And you still gonna stay there. Okay. I'm glad I caught on. I pray y'all catch on before it's too late. Get to God. Let God build his house. Right now you're a trailer house. And it ain't gonna stand in the storm. Spiritually. When people come around, that's a storm spiritually. When you're in relationships, he fussing, he cussing, she drinking, she fussing, she cussing. The old trailer house gonna get knocked down. Then what we do, we go to another man, go to another woman. Same thing. God trying to get us to him. That's all. So God built his house. God live in his house. Now you are mature. This time you got God. And if a man can't love you like God love you, If God ain't in it, it ain't gonna last. And you can't be unequally yoked. You like, what's unequally yoked? Well, if y'all both the same, if y'all both the same, which I doubt it because the good and the bad work together. Because one gonna be honest, one gonna be not honest. One gonna be truthful, one gonna be not truthful. The reason why, because God ain't in it, and the devil down here. And any wrong thing you doing, you give the devil a resting place. He come into that little house, your body. That woman just want to love you, and then you show out. You like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. Unequally yoked. Unequally yoked because somebody got to get to God. And before the enemy destroy y'all both, at least one can be saved. The one who come to their senses. Stop settling for less. And so when the relationship don't work, you didn't treat me right. I deserve better. You go to God and be healed instead of going to another relationship. I learned this. And then now, God built that house. Now you're a brick house. And now the person that tore you down try to come back. You say no. I poured into you. You was killing me. Now you want to come back to try to destroy me again? I don't know what you thinking. No. Your value don't got up. You expensive now. God in it. So God gonna put other people in your life, and they gonna see your value, and they gonna see. So you won't have to do too much. Remember when you didn't have God, you just did so much to please this person, and they still didn't see your value. When God get in it, everything go up. I just wanted to say that. So yeah. To God be the wonderful glory.